centered around Black cultural identity formation to
implications and impact of the way he isolates me. That is the only reason to reject it. And this had two implications. Every time we try to have conversations about positive Black enforcement, they bring up these conversations on negative, pessimistic things, saying, Black people are socially dead and we can't do anything to remove our position and change our ontology. But this just creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. Why are they attempting to deconstruct our positive approach to ceasing? Our positive approach to empower ourselves to work against forms of oppression. You create a self-fulfilling prophecy because every time we try to have positive Black conversations, you always bring up the issue of Wilderson. Wilderson makes $100,000 a year and goes home and sits down while he talks about these philosophies that just perpetually put the Black body in this position of oppression, whereas us, we try to empower each other through creating this institution called the Real Black News and showing each other.
Okay, my question is, how long are you going to hear about this concept of the Real Black News?
Okay, I told you in the first cross-sex that we want to put in scholarship.
That's problematic because that means that they literally become evidently progressing their attempt to actually define their own self-image, because that self-image becomes co-opted and commodified. And also talks about that even they can see the beauty that this is going to be.
I'll go into the Wilderson flow.
Our flesh, metaphysical expression is a priority in rap and in life because cannot be neutral in moving trade. You speak your methodology, speak truth power, you speak the language of the present, use our knowledge in order to articulate our truths. The performance of the one is leading up when you ask the judgment required you to act based upon the knowledge drop within this rap performance.
I voted negative off of the framework that the affirmative gave me at the end of the debate. He told me, you all told me that it was a question of epistemology and who changes epistemology inside a debate space. Your roll of the ballot was kind of new from the 1AR. It wasn't the same roll of the ballot in the 1AC or the 2AC, which makes the roll of the ballot kind of muddled. Because before it was about re-representing like Black people, and then now it's about epistemology of what arguments can be ran inside of the debate space and how debate should be ran. No. They try to integrate us inside of a system of civil society and create cloaks for reformism and change of epistemology, which allows whiteness to shift the forms of violence that they put against our body. This whole line and this whole line. You have to be answering this whole line in your 1AR, and that's just the 2MC. That's not even the 1NR that has a separate page for itself. It's like you were spreading yourself, the affirmative is saying, and then out rounds, we have a whole bunch of white kids coming up to us. Now we in Kentucky, I'm from Detroit. We got a whole bunch of white kids coming up to us like, y'all the ones that sing? Y'all the ones that rap? Y'all the ones that dance? Yeah, I'm sending y'all around. And it's just like, even inside of this white institution, when I'm creating my Blackness and I'm painting the ivory towers black, right? Inside of the ivory towers, there's still those necrophobic.
I think culture identity plays a big part in it. I think that we have a unique form of debate that a lot of people are not used to seeing. A lot of people are used to seeing people stand up in suits and coats and talk about different policies. And we're kind of bringing community ethics and community organizing aspects into a debate space in which people don't really talk about social issues or social location. A lot of people just take politics and they separate that from a lot of people that are exerted outside of the political space. And a lot of people think that just because your ethnic background is represented by your president doesn't mean that your social location is as well, or the kind of knowledge that you produce or that you've learned from being where you're at. So a lot of people want to come and see us debate. A lot of people want to come and see what a lot of young people have to say about certain issues that's happening. So they're just like a independent institution, and they started off some college debaters, high school debaters, just like us, and they built an institution in which Black people could come and start to include their own social location inside of debate tournament of Massa, but the Eddie Conway Liberation Institute is who the tournament is held by.
Okay.
I think when we transition the conversations away from normal political aspects to identity
Thank you, by the way.
politics,
Thank you.
I think we create like a unique form of education that people don't normally look at or think about. I think that like talking about identity politics actually causes change because now you've been educated on like identity politics and how other people feel about their identity and different. Identity politics help us create our own forms of representation and allow us to build coalitions with each other instead of us thinking that we can only cause change with larger institutions. The conversation that I was having, I was talking about like we're bringing the community in.
Yeah.
So we were talking about community issues. I think they felt more comfortable talking about these issues than they did talking about a normal policy because like some policy I was talking about like desalination and they have impacts like nuclear war and war that don't affect us. You know? They only affect.
It's like more micro level.
Yeah, and these are closer and more personal to us.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what makes our kind of debate unique.